Good Friday morning. This is 106.1 KYVZ. Joe Vazurek visiting with Ag Meteorologist Chris Schromick at Decision Weather and Atwood, as well as America's Weather Streaming Channel. Chris, some precip rolled through the portions of the area last night.
Yeah, Joe, we saw storms that came off the front range yesterday afternoon and evening. They pretty much stayed to the west out there in Colorado. And then we had one line that sneaked through during the early morning hours, and it grew a kind of a tail and built down through Rawlins County, went to into Thomas County, and then kind of had a line that built to the south and east through northeastern Logan County, south of the Oakley area, and towards Gove, the middle of the county to north of Ness City. That line did have anywhere from a half inch to an inch rainfall on it, with a line of a lot of lightning and thunder with it. No damaging winds or hail reported. So if you got a half inch to an inch of rain, you were on that line. If you were a little bit to the west or east of it, say in Sheridan County, Decatur County, western Rawlins County, you saw 10 to 20, 30 points of moisture instead of that heavier amount with the thunderstorms. Going to see something similar again today. We saw yesterday, we got the zonal flow coming over the Rockies. We'll see some storms develop on the front range, start working to the Kansas-Colorado line towards evening, and then move through tri-state area later evening and early morning. Right now, computer models are showing that developing maybe a cluster of storms in that Three Corners area, working its way along the Colorado, Kansas, Nebraska border. Potentially that would have some locally heavy rain, could have some large hail damaging winds in the downburst type storms. The humidity is there. The moisture content is in the air from the southeasterly winds that we've had the last couple days and continue today. There is a slight risk for severe weather. And then over the weekend, that high pressure ridge will amplify a little bit more over the Rockies. That'll put us more in northwesterly flow with that stuff coming off the Rockies from the north and west, coming out of Wyoming, northern Colorado, and through during the evening hours. Again, we'll still have the threat for the severe weather, pushing a little further east into probably east of or west of Highway 283, that Norton Hill City area and westward. So that's where we expect the rainfall through the weekend, potentially heavy, could be some hail, damaging winds. Temperatures will be around 90 today, pretty much hovering that upper 80s, low 90s through Sunday. Winds will continue from a southeasterly direction at 10 to 15, so it'll continue to be warm and muggy as well. As we get to Monday, that may be the day that dries out a little bit. That high-pressure ridge amplifies over the Texas-Oklahoma Panhandle, pushes those storms to the north and east a bit. We're looking at McCook, Norton, Oberlin areas, and north and east of that. With that activity, everybody else will be hot, probably in the mid-90s. Those southeast winds will continue, be humid. And then we got a cold front on Tuesday evening, upper-level trough that'll bring showers and storms for a couple more days. It looks like Tuesday through Wednesday morning for sure. And we'll have temperatures a little bit cooler. We'll go 90 for a high on Tuesday, 86 on Wednesday, upper 50s, low 60s for lows. And then we got a period of hot and dry weather that'll come in here to end next week, through the weekend, and early the last week of the month, where we see temperatures shoot up there in the middle to upper 90s, maybe even hitting triple digits, as a high-pressure ridge moves over the center parts of the country.
Once again, Ag Meteorologist Chris Schromick at Decision Weather and Atwood, as well as America's Weather Streaming Channel. For KYVZ Radio, I'm Joe Vazurek.